Oh, hello, I'm here with Connor from Disc Golf Shenanigans. If you're one of my English viewers, you probably already know them. If you're not, then go follow them.
Like and subscribe.
And like and subscribe to me as well.
Obviously.
We're going to do a bit of a lesson today. So I've seen Connor throw quite a bit on his channel, but not in person. So we're going to give it a go. We're going to have a lesson and hopefully it goes well.
Thanks very much. Look forward to it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah. Usually here we say
roll the tunes. Okay, so what we've already talked about is posture and how posture relates to the footwork.
Okay.
So if you want to show, just do a quick little what your posture looked like before and what that was leading to in your footwork, and then we'll show what we're giving a go now.
Okay.
So just try to do what your normal posture's like and how your, oh yeah, that's probably good. Get rid of the
one
tools
that's in the way.
Yeah. So you don't need to throw it if you don't want to. But...
I'm going to anyway,
okay.
just because it comes out.
Cool. Okay. So what I talked to already is this upright posture, which people talk about athletic postures all the time, but don't really talk about reasons why it's important.
Sure.
And so you've mentioned that you've looked at your footwork and know that you need to get into a position where these feet are staggered.
Yeah.
And when we looked at yours, you were sort of about here and was like, oh, that's actually really good because you watch a lot of your form in your videos. So if you're in this posture where your body weight is all straight over you, and now you try to get this foot out in front, you're working against gravity.
Exactly.
So if I now try to plant wide and out there, I feel like I'm going to fall over. I have to lean back. This is the issue we're running into. Whereas if I get into this athletic posture now, my knees are over my toes, my nose is over, I think I've said that in the wrong order, but whatever.
That makes sense.
If I get into this posture now I'm working with gravity to get my foot out into this staggered position. Then we've got this window of space here to work with.
Okay.
So that's what we're looking at.
Yeah. I think it seems just extreme to me.
Yeah.
That how wide your foot is actually going. Are you planting with your weight on this foot?
So yes.
And are you rolling it forward or are you twisting it forward?
The way it seems to go is that yes, you have 100% of your weight on this back leg as you do the forward move.
Yeah.
But pretty much by the time I stamp down on this foot subconsciously, by that point, all my weight's back off that leg again.
Okay.
So I'm not consciously pushing off it. I'm not rolling off it or anything like that. We talked about golf and how, in golf, there's a rolling off it move, but not with this. I would say it's pretty subconscious. I think if you get the feet in the right positions, then those things will start to happen. And I think you really make up for the footwork that you have at the moment with a lot of other things you're doing. But we were relating to how your upper body starts to get out of control.
Sure. Because
you've got nothing to keep your upper body in check.
If a shot goes wrong for me, it's usually burning over.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you've gone from here to here, kind of into. Try to get your back foot positioned here and your front foot there, all through using the weight. So I'm just going to make sure that you're actually getting your eyes in front of your body and not just kind of cheating on it. There you go. That's it. Yeah, good.
Okay. I hit that disc a lot.
Yeah, that's all right. To be fair, that's good because we're aiming for it.
Yes, true.
We're not. This isn't our marker. We're aiming to hit here and here.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, I've been pushing it in.
It's a marker to show where your foot is or where it should be.
Okay.
Let's say. Don't worry about foot faults. Oh. Yeah, good. Okay, yeah, grab a disc and do the same thing.
Okay.
see how or if it manages to translate at all. Good. That wasn't bad.
Okay.
That wasn't bad at all.
I definitely slowed it down a bit and was thinking more about the disc than my body.
Do a like practice swing before. I feel like that's so. Just do it. Yeah, just hold the disc in that hand and really sort of exaggerate the posture feeling.
Yeah, let me go back.
That's great. Yes, brilliant. Really good.
I came skeptical because obviously never having lessons, always thinking, I'll just teach myself. But I was like, you're a mate, I'm never going to give this opportunity away. But hey, you've surprised me so
I should
far.
just check this. Yeah, so we talked personally before when the camera wasn't rolling about how the lower body is keeping your upper body in control. So just from looking back at that video, we could see that when you came through to actually releasing the disc, now instead of trying to release the disc this way at like a 11 o'clock position with your chest facing out here, now we've already started to get the head back a bit straighter and the chest probably about half as much open. So the analogy I always use for golf with this, like, did you ever hear people talk about like lag in the golf swing? Yeah. So that's about this angle, like creating an angle and then letting it go like a whip at impact. I always like to think of that. The best analogy I heard was like a water skier. When you turn the corner, the water skier has to go out and travel a longer distance. Yeah. So when you release that angle, the water skier accelerates. So it's the same thing with this. If your chest keeps going, you don't stop your body, then there's no swinging out of that water skier and gaining the speed. Whereas if you accelerate with your body and then you slow down with your body and your arm continues, that's how you get that acceleration. So this is why the footwork's important. So it all comes together.
How do you slow your torso down without also mentally slowing your arm down?
You do that by getting good footwork. So the good footwork now is resisting the turn of your body. If you have your feet like this and you try to turn,
more of a snap.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't want to open?
No.
Okay.
In the golf swing, we want to open because we have this big long lever that we've created that we snap through. Yeah. But in disc golf, we don't have a big long lever. We've got a short arm compared to a golf club. So we need to create those angles ourselves, really, create those accelerations. So we didn't even talk about that, but this would be like, if we were going to do some homework, let's say, I would say, okay, you could go away and you could work on trying to get that foot, you know, another 6 inches further out, maybe. You need to ingrain the posture feeling. But what I would say after that is now we want to get that chest even more closed. So if we look at kind of like pro impact positions, sorry, I'm talking in golf terms.
That's fine, I understand.
I'm reverting back to when I would coach at golf. Yeah, they all come in with like square chests to the target and release out this way. So maybe they're like this, there's a little bit of variance in it, but so we need to get you from here to sort of here. And the best drill I've seen for doing this, I'm stealing it from someone, I don't know who, but if you get yourself into like a one leg position, and then we're gonna just from here, you just want to feel like you keep your chest, your eyes on the disc, and then throw the disc backwards behind you. Okay. So you're literally just going to go from here and chuck it behind you like that. Yeah. Give it a go. It's going to feel really weird if you're used. I think this is going to be part of it where you feel like you generate all your power from your upper body rotation. Okay. So if you get the disc back into a position where it's like towards me and just sort of pause there. Yeah. Now so keeping everything facing me, just throw the disc behind you. Good. That's great. Really good.
Okay.
Do it again. You can pick up one of mine if you want, but that was good. And remember the posture with it as well.
Okay.
And the single legs helping with, you know, getting that weight on the front foot. Yep. Good.
Is when I noticed, I was like, "What's it? Why did it do that?"
Yeah, I know, right?
But the shot went well, so
yeah. No, so I mean that was a much better impact position there, and that would be what we'd be seeing. I would expect to see the disc come out with a lot more speed when you start to get the timing down of this.
Can I try with the run up?
Yeah, give it a go. Just make sure we're checking the boxes with the posture first. Yeah, it's good. Nice.
Okay.
You're going to try and throw it behind you as well at the same time?
I guess so.
Yeah, give it a go. Yeah, good.
Just by thinking about not looking, because obviously you're trying to look at the target.
Yeah.
So my eyes are leading.
But if you start trying to let your eyes go and then your body goes, yeah, you're looking at the target. But now, because your body's opened up so much, your new target line has basically moved like 20 degrees to the right. You're now going to be throwing down a line that's like here. So this is why you were saying, oh yeah, I find it really easy to hit lines in the woods, because you don't try to put power in with your body when you're in the woods. Yeah. You're just like, oh yeah, I'm just going to gently throw it down the fairway. Exactly. And then when you start powering up like this, suddenly your line's moving off over there.
Okay.
Yeah. But that looked good.
Okay.
Give it another go if you want. Nice.
Where's that hitting? Because I'm not obviously looking.
On the net?
Yeah.
Straight. I mean, it's definitely not offline.
Okay. Because to me, it feels like I'm ripping that behind me.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It feels like I'm hitting it here.
No, you're hitting center of the net.
Okay.
The thing is, if you start to resist, like, I don't want to call it bracing, because I feel like bracing is more lower body. So with the upper body, I don't really know what to call it. But if you start resisting the turn with the upper body and letting the arm release sooner, your line's going to be more in front of you and a lot straighter anyway. Nice. Yeah, so I mean, definitely going to be more hyzery, because the angle is going to like match your body angle.
Okay.
But I would just keep an eye on it and sort of say, okay, well, you may start adjusting to it and it may go away by itself. If not, then you may have to adjust it otherwise. But yeah, good posture. Nice. How does it feel?
I've never had a hyzer shot that just feels like that before.
Interesting.
That just goes.
Maybe, yeah, I mean, there's things you can do. So for me, I have the same sort of thing where I come through kind of straight, and then by the time I get to release, I kind of do this with my arm. So I really sort of think about my like forearm angle coming through, like kind of straightening out, rolling the disc flat rather than rolling it to hyzer like this, if that makes sense. So it's sort of like keeping my wrist and my arm sort of like pointing flat. So that's one thing you could try. Another is I like the sort of like holding the disc on like an anhyzer angle, like a suitcase carry, and then doing the same thing kind of throughout. That's kind of like Gannon Burst style.
Yeah.
So, you know, if something like that feels good, but